Alaikum. This is Sharik with you. I'm one of the directors with Alan Jama. My dear friends, Ghazi, Umar, Yazid, thanks for joining. And we have somebody by name iPhone who has just joined in. Okay, so this session is about helping you with tips and tricks, how to perform or how to score high grades or good grade in your midterm exams. Now, we know that your exams are just few days ahead, right? So I think Sunday is when you sit for your midterm exam. You will write your midterm exam. And the point is that there are very few days left for you to prepare. So how do you prepare for the exams when there's very less time left, right? Is it hard work or is it smart work? Definitely, smart work is something which will help you today. Yeah. Maybe when we move forward, when you join our course or our course, which is for, in next few days, where we are starting a program, you may join a full course and work hard and become expert in English. But for now, to prepare you for the midterm exam on Sunday, we are doing these 3 to 4 days of training for you through our mentor, through our head of department English, Mrs. Ashley, and she's going to guide you for the next 1 hour, how to work smart, pick up those words, try to understand what would be the right answer to a question in in the reading essays or paragraphs or multiple choice questions. Over to Mrs. Ashley. She heads the Department of English in Ahlan Jamia. Ashley, over to you.
Hello, everybody. Is everybody there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can.
Hello.
Lovely.
Yes.
Hi. Okay. So my name's Ashley. I'm going to be taking you through this session today. So let's just check who we have here. So we've got Omar, Abdurrahman, Ghazi, Yazid. Okay, great. My name's Ashley, as I've already said. So we'll get to know each other a little bit more in a moment, and then we're going to talk about your reading. Okay, so I just want to check, are you all using your computer or are you using a phone for the session now?
Yes, I'm using computer.
I'm using a computer.
Okay. Abdurrahman, did you reply?
Hi, Miss Ashley, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm sorry, I'm using my phone now. I go to my office to use it computer.
It's
laptop.
Okay. Don't worry. You can stay on your phone for this time, but next time, your next session, if you can use a laptop, that will be very good, very helpful. Okay.
Today the first meeting.
Today's the first meeting. Yes. On Thursday is our next meeting.
Oh, nice to meet you, Miss Ashley.
Nice to meet you too. Okay. Right. So let's have a quick look at our next page and then we can get started. So can I just check which university? Oh, Yazid, sorry, you raised your hand. Are you okay?
Miss Ashley, every day, same time in 7:30.
I will need to check that for you because normally our session will start at 7 and today it was a little bit later, but if you check in your WhatsApp group, we can confirm the time for you there. Is that okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, so let's get to know each other. We have it's a small group, so I think maybe we can get to know each other a little bit. So before we start talking about reading, so I would like each person, you will tell me first thing, your name, okay? Second thing, I want you to tell me where you are from. Okay, so first thing, name. Second thing, where you're from. Third thing, something interesting about you. Okay, so let's check. Omar, what is the first thing you have to tell us?
Yes, hello, Miss Ashley.
Hello. What's the first thing you say? Is it
my name?
Your
my name is
name.
Omar. Yes.
It's okay. You don't need to start yet. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just checking everybody understands. So
Yeah.
first thing we say is our name. Abdurrahman, what's the second thing we need to talk about?
My country.
Your country or your city. Very good. And Yazid, what's the third thing we talk about?
What's the interesting things I do?
Very good. Okay, so I will start. So my name is Ashley. I'm from Manchester in the UK. Have any of you visited the UK or Manchester?
No, we hope that, but no.
No.
Okay, if you ever do come here, it's very cold and there is lots of rain. So maybe don't come here. It's not nice. Riyadh is nicer. So that's where I'm from. Interesting about me, when I was 16, I met Ronaldo. Do you know Ronaldo, the footballer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was very embarrassing. I met Ronaldo, but I knocked him and he fell on the ground.
Oh.
Yes, very, very embarrassing. I was crying. It was so bad. So there you go. I'm telling you an embarrassing story about myself. So yeah, my name is Ashley. Where am I from?
Manchester, UK.
Manchester. Very good, Omar. Thank you. And our third thing, Ghazi, what was the third thing I told you about myself?
Your name.
Oh, that was the first thing. The first thing was my name.
You meet Ronaldo.
Interesting.
I met Ronaldo. Very good. Do you all like Ronaldo?
Yes.
Do you like Ronaldo? Or do you prefer Messi?
No, Ronaldo.
No? Okay. Some people, they like
About
one and
me,
not
I
the
don't
other.
like football.
Ah, interesting. What do you like then?
Horse riding.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. Excellent. I don't know much about horse riding, I'm sorry, but football I can talk about all day. Okay, welcome, Musa. We're just getting to know each other, okay? Can you hear me okay, Musa? Hello? Musa, are you there? Musa, can you hear me or are you typing? Okay, let's carry on, don't worry. So let's start. So you need to tell me your name, something interesting about you, and sorry, your name, where you are from, something interesting about you. So let's start with Abdurrahman. Can you tell us about yourself, please?
Hi, Miss. My name is Abdurrahman. I'm from Mesopotamia. You know it?
Mesopotamia, is this is this Iraq?
Yes, between Iraq and Syria.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we are interesting about me. We are the last chief tribe of Mesopotamia.
Very interesting. Nice to meet you.
Me
okay,
too.
Thank you for thank you for introducing yourself. Okay, Ghazi, could you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Ghazi Al-Saimi, and I live in Riyadh, from in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, and something interesting about yourself.
Interesting myself, and maybe play football.
You play football. Okay.
Yes.
Are you defense? Do you stop the goals or do you score the goals?
Scored the goal.
You score the goals. Okay, you're the important one then. Okay, great. Musa, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, maybe not. Omar, could you please introduce yourself and can you tell?
My name is Omar,
Mhm.
and I am originally from Kharj, but I live in Riyadh.
Okay.
And interesting thing about me, maybe I hate coffee.
You hate coffee?
Yeah,
Oh
just the
my
hot coffee.
goodness.
Hot coffee, it's okay for me.
Okay, interesting. Is this
Yeah.
Arabic coffee or
No, no.
like other coffee?
No, regular coffee.
Oh, okay. Arabic coffee, is it gawa?
Qahwa, yes.
Yes, I like that one. That one's quite tasty.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Thank you, Omar. It's very interesting.
Thank you.
And Yazid, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hello, miss. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
My name is Yazid Al Hussein. I'm from Saudi Arabia, specific in the Riyadh. I live in the Riyadh. And the interesting, me, I like graphic designer, like Adobe programs, like Photoshop and like that. I hope that.
Oh, excellent. So you are creative, you are artistic. You like to...
Yes,
Yes,
some of that.
excellent. Lovely. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Yazid, for introducing yourself. Musa, shall we try again? Are you still there? I don't want you to miss out. Okay. It's okay if you can't hear, if you can't answer, don't worry. Maybe you can use the chat box whilst we do this. Okay, so lovely to meet you all. Thank you for introducing yourselves. Let's have a look then at our content for today. So exams this week. So everybody, do you all go to King Saud University, or are some of you from Prince Sultan?
I'm from Prince Sultan University.
Okay.
King
BSU.
Saud University.
Okay. So we have a mixture. We have both places. Okay. How do you feel about your exam? Are you happy? Are you scared? Are you confident?
Actually, I'm have dyslexia.
Okay. Right. Okay. So for your dyslexia, does this cause you problems with reading or with numbers?
Reading and writing.
Reading and writing. Okay. Lovely. Maybe Abdulrahman, maybe we can talk in another session where I can find out more about that to be able to help you, because this session will be helpful for you, but I think maybe I can help you with other things as well. Would that
Really
be okay?
thanks, Miss
Yeah?
Miss Ash.
You're welcome. Maybe we'll try to arrange a time, okay? Right. Okay. So exams, they can be a little bit scary, and this is your first midterm exam, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're going to talk a little bit about what you actually have for your exam, and then today we're looking at reading. In the next session, we will talk about listening, and the next one we will look at grammar with a little bit of vocabulary. Does that sound good? Will that be helpful?
Sorry, what?
So today we will do reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Next time we do listening.
Mhm.
The next time we will do grammar. Omar, will this be
okay.
helpful, do you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
It's important. If you tell me what you need to learn, then this is where we can help you. The more you tell me, the more I can help. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure if the Yep, carry on.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It went a bit funny for a minute.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I don't. Maybe I just want to be better in English, just
Okay.
and to be ready for the midterm exam.
Excellent. Okay, well, you've come to a good place to start. Okay. Okay, welcome to the session, Khalid. Okay, let's get started then and have a look at some of our reading. So, next page. Today, we're going to be looking at how you can prepare for your reading exam, so what you can do before your exam, and then we will look at some things that you can do in your exam to help you even more, okay? So, let's have a look. First of all, I thought we can play a game. So, are you ready for the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, first game. Now, this is a very, very hard game, okay? You have got 30 seconds and you have a passage that you have to read, a paragraph that you have to read, okay? So how long do you have to read? How much time?
30 seconds.
Great, 30
Yes.
seconds, okay? And then after, I will ask you a question, okay? Ready?
Okay. Ready, yes.
Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and if we can stop reading. So, was this easy or hard?
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Easy. Why was it easy?
Because it's Arabic, my language.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, if I give you the same text and it is in English, is it easy or hard? Ghazi,
Yes.
if it is in English, is it easy or hard?
Maybe hard.
Okay, so in Arabic, it's easier because maybe you already know the vocabulary, you know the words. When you read in Arabic, do you read all of the words or do you only read some? Do you read quickly?
Some maybe, the keywords, I know.
Yes.
The keyword, that's a really good way of describing it. Thank you. So yes, you read the key words in Arabic. Is this something you can practice and you can do in English maybe?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so this is a way that we can make our reading tasks much, much easier. Okay, so when you are reading in English, try to think how you read when you are reading Arabic. Okay,
Yeah.
even if you don't know the language, try and use the same skills. That's another really good way. So here we have our question. Can somebody please read out the question in English for me? What's the answer to our question?
Just a minute, maybe.
No, it's okay. Five.
Blue.
Okay, can you tell me what is this passage about? Can you give me an idea of this passage?
Sense of hearing.
Sense of hearing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 lines of answers there. 4 lines of answers. 4 lines of text in our paragraph.
Yeah.
And you said it is about sense of hearing. So you summarized this text in 3 words. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is something that we do when we read generally, where we look at something and we have to try to get an idea of everything in the text. Okay.
Right.
So that's a really good skill. So good job. And thank you for answering there, Musa. I just saw that you're typing there. So good job. Thank you. Right. So now we have our second game. This time you have 1 minute to read. Okay. So are we reading quickly or slowly?
Slowly.
Nope. This is an exam, remember. So we have only a small amount of time. So we must read quickly. Do we need to read every word or do we skip? Do we find keywords?
Keywords.
Keywords, good. And if we find a word and we don't know the meaning of this word, do we stop reading? Do we panic? Do we say, what do we do? Or do we keep reading?
Keep reading, skip it.
We have example in Arabic. understand the question, have the answer.
Understand the question, have the answer. Okay. Right. So yeah, that's a good way of trying to do your reading. So try to use what you already know in Arabic to use in your English. Okay. So I'm going to give you 1 minute. You must read the text. Then again, I will give you the question. Okay. Ready? Okay. 10 seconds left. Okay. Stop reading. How was that reading? Was that easy or hard?
It's
easy to
hard.
me.
So Omar, you said that was hard. Yazid, how did you find that? Was that easy or hard?
I think it's good. I understand the keywords.
No, I said easy, sorry.
You said easy. Oh, I'm sorry. Who said it was hard?
Easy.
Easy.
I think to me hard.
Okay. Abdurrahman, you said it was hard. Okay, great. Let's have a look at maybe some reasons why people find it easy and why people found it hard. So, Omar, or somebody said keywords. I'm sorry, I didn't see your name in the side. Who said it was you knew the keywords?
Me, I see
Yazid?
that. Yes.
Yazid, okay. What are the keywords, do you think?
I think the influencer, like the famous person, he have a lot of followers.
Yeah, excellent. Very good. Influencer. Good job. Any more keywords? Omar?
Maybe customers or decisions.
Okay, yeah, decisions. Yeah, good. So I've got some words here that are highlighted. They're in different colors. Okay, so I've chosen these words because I think they are words that lots of students, they find very hard. Okay, so we've already talked about influencer, which is our word that is in red. How about influence that's in pink? Are those words the same or are they different?
Influencer is a person. Influence, I think, the effect.
Influencer verb, influencer noun.
Influencer
Yes,
is
yeah.
a
It's
noun.
similar.
Yep, and influence is a
Verb.
verb.
Verb,
Excellent.
yeah.
Okay, so this can help us. So when we are trying to look at words and we're not sure, we can think about the different types or parts of speech from these words. So this is something we will look at in our grammar session later in the week. So this is where we will talk about how can we guess what a word is and how can we guess the meaning. So if you influence a person, what do you do? What can you help me with the meaning for this word? Can you describe it? Let's choose someone. I need to find my list of names. Okay. So Musa, I know you can't answer me. Can you maybe type in the chat box what the meaning for influence? Do you know? Can you help with that? Any ideas?
It's effect.
It's an
Similar-
effect.
It's similar to effect.
Like an effect. Yes, good. Thank you. So an influence is like an effect on a person. So it means that you are trying to get them to do something. So if I tell you this pencil is very good. It's amazing. It's great. You need this pencil. I am trying to influence you that this is a good idea. You should buy this. Okay. What is a decision? Any ideas? When we talk about a decision, what does decision mean? Is the decision like a choice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right.
So it is a decision is the action we take when we choose something. Okay,
Yes.
good. How about our word that we have in green here? Audience. What's an audience?
Mm.
So who said they liked football? Omar, did you say you liked football?
No, I hate it actually.
You didn't like.
Yeah.
You know, somebody liked football. I can't remember, but we've all watched football. Yes,
Yeah, the audience.
you've seen it when
people,
it's on
yeah.
television. Yeah, the people who are watching, they are the audience. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next word we've got, this is a little bit of a harder word, but this is helpful. This word in purple. Ghazi,
Yes.
do we know this purple word? Can you guess what this word means?
1 minute.
Are you looking on the internet?
I don't know.
Just when you said 1 minute. Okay, don't worry about looking on the internet. I can just tell you the meaning. If you don't know, please just say it's all right. Because what I want to try to do is help you to find a way to look for the meaning where you look at all, maybe all of this will help you to find the meaning of just this one word. Okay,
Okay.
so please don't worry, you don't need to look on the internet for it. You won't be in any trouble. So expertise. So when we talk about expertise, this is when it's a person who is very good at something. So I am an English teacher. Is my expertise medicine?
Oh no.
No. Is my expertise maths?
No.
No, maths and science, definitely not. But English is my expertise. I have a lot of knowledge about English. So it's something I am good at, I know about. Okay.
No.
So do you have an expertise, anybody?
Yes.
What is your expertise?
Interior design. Not good at it, but I like it. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. That's very good. And very interesting as well.
Yeah.
Abdurrahman, do you have an expertise?
I think I don't have.
No, maybe not yet. Maybe one day you will have an expertise when you finish university. That will be your area, what you know about. Okay, good job. So the last word we have here is in orange. Persuade. Any ideas about persuade? What this means?
I think when have a product and you know to sell that, and we have customers and use the proceed for he pay that.
Yeah, persuade somebody. So it's where I'm saying to you, this is really, really good. This is great. Like maybe when I want ice cream in the evening, I will try to persuade my husband to drive me to take and go and get ice cream. Please, I want it. Can we go? Let's go for it. Ice cream's amazing. When you try to talk to somebody and you try to get them to do something, you persuade them. Okay.
Yeah.
So like influencers. So for example, like Kylie Jenner. Do you know Kylie Jenner?
Yeah.
One of the Kardashians, or makeup and things.
Yeah.
They tell people this lipstick is amazing. You must buy it. Persuades people. Tells you it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've looked at some of the vocabulary. Let's have a look instead at our at the question that we need to look at. So a social media influencer is not someone who. So we've got, oops, let's use a different color pen. So we've got our red answer, yellow, blue, and green. Okay, so red, yellow, blue, and green. Okay. Can you please read the question? Okay. And I want you to find in the text here the answer to your question. In the chat box, write, if you think it's red, write R. If you think it's yellow, Y, blue, B, green, G. Okay? You've got 1 minute. Can you please write down the answer? Okay.
The yellow one.
Could you type the answer in the chat box, please?
How can I do it?
Are you on your phone? You're on your phone, aren't you, Abdurrahman? If you touch the screen, I think at the bottom of the screen there should be some boxes, and one of them should say chat. Did you find it?
It's correct. It's been highlighted, arrow, color.
You've chosen yellow. Did you just draw the red circle on the screen?
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, okay, good. And how did you do that? Did you use the annotate part?
I have like the circle have been. I clicked it. They gave me more choice. It's been highlighter, arrow, color.
Great. Okay, maybe we can use that for some other questions then. Very good. So I think we've got 3 people who've answered. Yazid, Omar, and Abdurrahman. You've said yellow. Why did you say yellow? Can you help me with that answer? So I'd like you to tell me where you found the answer. Was it in this section? Was it in number 1? Or was it in number 2?
you explained to us it's like product to influence to people buy it or fans or.
Okay. What's the important word that we need to look at in our question?
Social media.
That's important. There is a more important word.
Influence.
More important than influence.
Not someone.
Yes, thank you. Not. This word in a question, in an exam, it causes lots of problems because people they don't read not. So we read a social media influencer is someone who, and we miss that we're looking for a negative answer. So what we have to look at, so in a question like this, you will find this information will be in the text, this information will be here, and this information will be here. Okay, but this part is missing. So we know that this must be the answer to our question. Okay. So let's have a look now at some more questions. So these are some of the questions. If you are a King Saud student, you might have these questions in your exam file. So this might be helpful for you because you have the paper. For the Prince Sultan students, don't worry. You can take a copy of this. We'll send it to you. So you have the questions and the answers to practice again if you want to. Okay?
Okay.
So this time you have 30 seconds to read. Okay? So 30 seconds to read. And this time I will not help you with the words. We will go straight to the question. Okay? You ready? So,
yes.
Ready.
Yes.
30 seconds. Ready, starting now. Five seconds. And stop. Okay. So now we will go to the question. So you need to read the question. You have the same color boxes and you must type red, yellow, blue, or green in our chat box. Okay. Abdurrahman, if you cannot type it, if you wait, then I will ask you for your answer. Okay. So our question, what happened in the 1930s? Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Ghazi. Thank you, Yazid. Thank you, Musa. Okay, that's everybody. Okay, Abdurrahman, what do you think the answer is? Any ideas?
With my group, it's red one.
Very good. It is the red one.
The
Excellent. That's great. Everybody got it correct. Very good. Okay. So this is the where we found the answer. So it's in this part here where we've got banana smoothies first appeared in the 1930s. Okay, so it's nice, this question, because it's the first sentence, so it was very quick to find. Did you have to read everything, or was it very fast? Did you need to read everything to get your answer, or did you just read the first sentence and know this was the answer?
I think Miss read the all paragraph quickly and focus
Good.
on the specific sentence.
Excellent. So you read everything and then you went back and you knew it was this sentence. That's the best way to read. That's excellent. Because this type of question is asking you, it's a specific answer. So for this, we need to scan our text for it. So when we first get our exam paper, we need to make sure we read through the questions first. Okay, because when you read through the questions, they are already in your brain and you're already thinking about them when you read the text. Okay, it gives you a reason to read. It's much easier to find the answer. Now we have different types of questions that we answer. Sometimes we are looking for specific information like this one. Sometimes it is general information like the influencer question we looked at. And sometimes it is about a word and the meaning of a word. And you need to look at the sentences to guess. Okay. Now there are different ways. So for this question, we'll talk about how we chose this answer. So here, first appeared. How did you decide? Because first appeared isn't in any of our answers here. So how did you choose this answer, Omar?
Maybe it's the same meaning.
Mm-hmm. Which words tell us it's the same meaning?
The first.
Banana smoothies?
First.
Oh, first.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So first tells us that. Sorry, I thought you were meaning the first word.
No.
I wasn't listening very well there.
My microphone is bad, sorry.
No, it was me. Don't worry, your microphone is fine. So yeah, first made. Excellent. And you said it's the same meaning. So this is a word that we need to look for. So in our, can you see down here? Does anybody know this word, synonym?
Yeah.
What is a synonym?
similar.
Similar mean.
Yeah, excellent. So a really nice example is of a synonym. We have the word vacation and we have the word holiday.
Holiday.
Yeah, exactly. So these words, they mean the same thing. So a synonym. Now, this is a really, really nice way of learning more vocabulary as well. So when you learn a new word, for example, let's think of a word. Decision, that we talked about before. So decision. When you have this word, you then start to look for more words that mean the same thing. So more synonyms. And this will help you to improve your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do this already?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Fantastic. That's a really good way to learn.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, our next reading game. Are you ready?
Yes.
30 seconds again. You need to read your text and then we will go to the question. Okay. Okay, 5 seconds. And our question. Remember again, please write in the chat box. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Yazid.
It's a fun session.
Function.
Function.
Function. So we're looking for the word function. What does the word function mean?
The red work properly.
Excellent. Very good. So I think, Ghadi, are you still there?
Actually, I don't know.
You don't know. Thank you. That's good. So let's have a look through and see why. So Omar and Yazid, you answered our questions first. So do you know the meaning of the word function already?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So this is easy for you then, Omar. How about you, Yazid? Did you already know the meaning?
Yes, me too. I know that.
Okay. And Qazi, you said you don't know the answer. So this is a really good example. Thank you. That's helpful. If you don't know the meaning of a word, how can you guess the meaning of a word? Do you have any ideas?
From the sentence.
From the sentence.
Read the
Okay.
whole sentence and choose the correct answer.
A nice way of doing this is to look at the sentences and try to see this word. Can I cross out? Can I get rid of function instead? Will play work? But it has many of the nutrients our bodies need to play. Probably not. Why do we need to play? So we know that that's not going to be an answer. And you can try the same with all of our answers and see which ones. Okay. Now, you're right. The answer is work properly, because function means basically to work properly. So something that works in a good way. Okay. Are there any other ways in our sentence or in this paragraph here that help you to guess the meaning of the word? Is there anything else here that helps you? Or is it just that we need to choose each one and see if it helps?
I think when you have a mean of the whole paragraph, and mean what's in,
Yeah, so we call this, it's like a process of elimination. We have to go through and pick out the answers we know are wrong from the meaning of the paragraph to be able to find something that we think might be right. So it's a guess, but it is called an educated guess. You are using the information you have to make your guess. Okay, great. So next question. Okay, so we already looked here. Right, next one, because we're running a little bit short of time. I want to just have a look at 2 more questions. So 30 seconds to read again. Now, this time I will give you a hint. You are going to be reading for specific information. So this time I'm going to give you the question and the text at the beginning, okay? So I will give you the information now. Are you ready? So this is our question. And you need to find the answer in here. You have 30 seconds.
Yellow one, the yellow.
Good. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Ghazi. Yeah, so our answer is the yellow one. Okay. So was this answer easier than the one before?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Because we have the question.
Yeah, that definitely does help. You know what you're looking for. But also, we're looking for specific information. So this is a much easier answer to guess, this is a much easier answer to do because you go through and you know exactly what you're looking for. This answer here matches the text. Okay, so when you have your reading exam, really good idea to go through and answer all of the questions that you know. Okay, So ones that are looking for specific information, because you can go back through and you can find it very quickly. Whereas if you go through and you are reading and you are trying to understand everything, it can take you more time and you will miss questions. Okay. So going on to our last question, which is a little bit harder now. Whoops, not that one. So this type of question, sorry, because we are running short of time, it's again very important that you look for the negative in the question, like we did at the one at the beginning. Okay. And finally, we have the full text that you need to look at. Now, when we are having to look at the full text, you need to choose an answer that matches everything. So this is a summary, like we did before when you told me about the Arabic passage, where it was a sense of hearing. You have to think of a full summary for the text. So I'm just going to give you 1 minute to very quickly read through, okay, and look for some ideas for what you think the answer could be. Before we do that, we have 4 answers here. Can you tell me one answer that we know is definitely wrong? Just from the little bits that we've read, can you tell me one answer that is definitely wrong?
Yellow.
Yellow. Why?
Because it's apple.
Exactly. So we already know we can get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Now, when we go back and we're having a look at reading, and I ask you to read for specific information, how do you do that? Do you read every single word?
No, read
No.
quickly.
Read quickly. Now, another tip for you for reading quickly. Here you can see we've got 4 paragraphs. Okay. Now, in a paragraph, it's quite helpful to read the first and the last sentence of each paragraph. This will tell us the overall meaning of the paragraph, and it will be a much faster way to read. Okay. So you read the first and the last sentence for each one, and this will give you an idea of the information you are looking at. Okay. If you have a paragraph like this one that is quite long, you can try to, when you read through it and you like do a zigzag. So you go through like this with your eyes. You look through to try to look at as many words as you can, as quickly as you can. Okay? So very quickly, you've now got a minute to read through your text. Try to use some of those tips I gave you there, and then we'll look for the answer. Ten seconds. Okay. So we already know that yellow cannot be our answer. Is there another one that we know will not be the answer?
I think the red one.
You think the red one is correct? Is it right or is it wrong?
It's right.
Ah, okay, interesting. So you think, Abdul Rahman, you think the red one is correct. Okay, anybody else?
Green is wrong.
You think green is wrong? Why?
Because 101 banana recipes.
And this word here is recipes. So a recipe is an instruction to tell you how to cook something. And that's not telling us how to cook. So yeah, we know green is going to be wrong. Okay. Anybody else? So what do you think the answer is? Is it red or is it blue? Yazid, you said red. Okay. Abdul Rahman also said red. Okay. Let's have a quick look before I give you the answer. I just want you to know the meaning for this word. Alternative. What's an alternative? Omar?
I know it, but I don't know how to explain.
Is it a word, you know it in Arabic, but in English it's too difficult? Okay, so
Yeah.
anybody else?
It's switch something else about
Yeah.
something.
So if you look at, instead of saying alternative, we could change that sentence and say smoothies or food. Okay, so alternative means that you have something instead of something else. Okay, you don't have both, you have one or the other. Okay, so is this text, is this passage telling us that we should have a smoothie or food, or is it just telling us about smoothies?
Smooth.
So A is not the correct answer. The blue one, sorry, the red one isn't the correct answer. The blue one, have a banana smoothie, is the correct answer. Now, we worked that out not by choosing and finding something in our text that was right. We looked at it by saying, okay, well, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, so this one must be right.
Yeah.
Okay, again, like I told you before, it's what we call a process of elimination. Okay, so finally, let's just have a quick look at our next page. So in your WhatsApp group this evening, we'll send you some more tips and things to improve your reading, so you have a record of it for your exam, which will be quite helpful. But just a few things just to look at now. We've got these things here. So in an exam, you should always make sure you read the question first. Okay, this I think is the most important thing to do. Okay. Second, we need to pick out our keywords. Okay, so like you said before, so we're looking at whether it is not. We need to see whether it is asking about a particular thing, like when we looked at calorie and medium-sized banana. They were our keywords for that question, so we knew whether it was specific or general. Okay, you need to know what you're looking for when you start to read. And the first thing you should do is skim through the text so you get an idea. So first read your question, and then when you start to answer, skim read so you can see what you're looking for. Next, read it carefully and think about the questions as you're going. And this is really helpful. Highlight any keywords, so when you go back to answer your questions, it's easier for you to do it. Okay?
Yes.
Lovely. Okay, so before I go and I hand back to Sharik, can I just check, do you have any questions? Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Thank you.
No?
I must ask you about the skill in the English language.
Mhm.
How can I be a good for that specific skill in listening?
In listening. Okay, so on, what day is it today? Tuesday. On Thursday, we will actually be talking more about listening and how you can improve your skills. Now, obviously, like this session today and this week is all about helping you prepare for your midterm exam. So it's all about your exam and practice. But you're right, improving and getting better overall in your listening and your reading and your grammar is very important. So doing lots of extra practice, we have a full course that you can do, where we'll be doing lots of different practice. So something like that might be really helpful for you. But obviously come on Thursday and we can have a talk about the listening there. And if you still have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to hand back to Sharik now. If you do have any questions, please, and after the session, you can always send them in the WhatsApp group, and then I can always respond and reply and answer any of your questions. Okay, thank you. It was lovely to meet you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You're very
Ashley.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So Ashley is going to be here, friends, with us. She's going to be on the call till the time we finish this call. Nice session. Since we are very less, in number, yesterday we had around, many students who joined this. So today I see that, we have, I can even, interact with each one of you, which is good. We all can have a one-on-one interaction. So, I see Umar, Abdul Rahman, Ghazi, Yazid, and then there is Abdul Mazid. Is it Abdul Mazid? So how did you find the session? In general, I just wanted to understand. This is Sharif, and I work very closely with Ashley and one of our other directors here who is also available on this call. And we try to make the session as useful to you. By the way, I don't know, Ashley, did she tell you or not? She has been in Riyadh for almost 2 years, and currently she is based UK, and she used to teach students like you all, right? So she has a lot of experience in teaching, students from Saudi Arabia. So, we offer courses on maths like calculus, chemistry, alchemy. We have programs for courses for computers, right? So programming, Java, basic skills on computer fundamentals, and any other course of your choice where you're finding a problem, right? So if I have to ask in this way is, if I would want to know from Abdul Rahman, could you tell me, roughly, do you find English difficult, or you have problems in any of the subjects in your university courses? Like maths, I've heard from many students, and I interact with a lot of students. In fact, if you have heard of the place known as Focus, Focus is one place where, students meet, they sit, they study together. And our academy, we go there and we also interact. We talk to students, understand that where all they are facing problem. So Abdul Rahman, you face issues in maths also, something like, or computers?
Yeah, I'm have calculus.
Calculus, Iva.
Yeah.
I know all the students, I've heard this. Calculus is something everybody faces an issue with, or problems with. Ghazi,
Yeah,
what about you?
I problem in English, only English.
English. Mathematics, maths is good. Calculus?
Good.
MashaAllah. Very nice. Okay. Umar?
In chemistry and statistics.
Statistics and chemistry, alchemy. Okay. Wonderful. Right. I think chemistry and yes. Okay. We have, by the way, we have a very good tutor on chemistry, and we have special courses and sessions for chemistry, like in English, so we have some great tutors, teachers like Ashley in maths and chemistry, even for computers right now. I have one of the computer teacher who has been teaching for almost around last 20 years in Saudi Arabia, and he is ready to run some free courses like this one, to give a demo of how we run computers and programming. Yazid, how do you feel? What is your side? You're on mute, Yazid.
Yes.
Yeah, Yazid, I was asking, do you face issues in, do you face problem in English or any other subjects?
Actually, in English, no, the big problem, but how can I that? To learn more and to be good for this language.
That's a good plan that you have. See, why I'm asking this is, friends, see, consider me as your friend. I said I'm a director. That's just because, we run the company. And see, what I feel is that unless, see, the difference between university and this academy is that there's nobody like a manager or a principal or a dean. I don't want to sound like a teacher or somebody who is on the top, or then I have students, one is senior, one is junior. No. Yeah. Important is that if we understand from you all students that this is where you're facing problems. I can design certain courses for you, certain topics within that courses, right? and can help you design some courses which will be very focused programs just for say, if you're saying that I'm facing problem with calculus, I can run a 6 weeks or a 4 weeks course on calculus, say roughly 3 hours in a week, right? And you just attend it, say after Maghrib, you can attend it for 1 hour, 1.5 hours. We can also meet at Focus, and we can clarify certain of your doubts in person, like face to face. We can sit and clarify your doubts. If there are 5 to 6 students like this, we can even start a course for you all, which is very focused, right? Okay, the good thing is, see, there's one name in Arabic, Abdul Aziz, right? Abdul Aziz, do you face any problems in other subjects otherwise? Say English is one thing, okay. English is something that I heard from everyone that they want to improve in English, right? They want to be better. I mean, something like, you know what, I mean, I'm watching a Hollywood movie and I want to speak English like that. Why not? I mean, this is something that is going to take you to the world. If you're traveling to, say, tomorrow, if you're traveling to China or you're traveling to the United States, you would definitely want that you can speak good English. So you can get a job anywhere in the globe, right? It is not the same. See, while I have to say that if you have very good communication skills in Arabic, that can get you a very good job in Saudi Arabia, right? But can they get you, do you think that without English, you can be say a big manager in STC or Al-Marai? Probably not, right? I mean, for the reason that you need to be good at English to be a good manager. I mean, on the top, right? Where you can talk to, you can talk to people from Europe, from US. You can talk to people in local language in Saudi Arabia. But definitely, you should be able to read and write and speak wise in English also, right? That way.
Yeah, right.
So, see, what we're doing is, this was a session where I wanted to introduce you with Mrs. Ashley. And what I did is, around 4 weeks back, right, we were planning a session very focused on the exams that are about to come, right? So Sunday you have an exam, and we have told you that you can prepare for this exam in a smart way, because 3 days or 4 days you would not have the time to sit and work hard. Say you're not sleeping, you're working day and night and learning and reading, but that will not give you as much results as much as knowing the keywords, knowing certain questions, or knowing the tips like read the keywords, skimming, scanning, right? These are the kind of things that are going to take you to the next step, or you'll be able to solve the problem smartly, right? That way. Okay, so what we have planned is that we are about to start. Say you finish your midterms, okay. What we are doing is we are planning that if we can help you with your final exams, right? Inshallah, and we pray that you get very good score, very good grade in your midterms, so that you are comfortable during your final exams. But say for few people, for few students and few of my friends, right, you might not get a very good grade in your midterm. So there will be pressure on you, right? You will think that, okay, I need to perform even more better in my final exam. So how do you do that? See, I don't want you to come and join 4 days, 3 days program and only take tips and trick and then, play blind. What is playing blind? Playing blind is something like, it's just by, if it happens, it happens, right? If it does not happen, then okay, better luck next time. No. See, if you're well prepared, you will always succeed. And believe me, my friends, there is no shortcut to success. You have to work hard, but in the right direction. See, you cannot reach Makkah, Medina if you're driving towards Khobar, right? You can. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you that speed is important, and important is direction also. Correct. So while you all young, smart people, right? Like, so Abdul Rahman, Ghazi, Omar, Yazid, Abdulaziz, when I was hearing you all are very smart. I mean, you all know how to learn. But the problem is that we have a Mercedes-Benz, we have a BMW, right? We're driving very fast, but are we driving in the right direction or not? That is the work that Ashley wants to do, right? So what we've done is we have designed a course for 6 weeks that will start soon around your, when you finish or you're about to finish your midterm exams. Say 6 weeks long, right? And what we've done is we just want to have it kept in very as cost effective as possible, which means that we don't want to charge you more. See, if I go out on a Juma and have a good coffee and a cheesecake, I might spend, end spending around say 30 riyals or 40 riyals for this. Say if it is something like, let's not even talk about Starbucks. I'm talking about maybe going to a KFC, having a small meal, or going to, Al Baik and having a single meal. You might end up spending around 30, 35 riyals. What if I give you a course for, so it was basically $7.99. We have an offer going on, which is if you register or enroll into this program or this course for before 25th of October. So today is 20th of October, right? So you have 5 more days. And this course will cost you around 399 riyals for 18 hours, right? Now, if I do my calculation, so there was somebody who was great at maths here. Was it Yazid? Yazid, you're good at maths?
Yes.
Okay. So what we will do, we'll just pull out our calculator, okay? And I'll divide that 399 by 18, right? 22 riyals per session, yeah? So that session is going to concentrate on, I'll just tell you what all that we are going to do in that English course for 18 hours, right? We are going to develop your skills on reading, listening, speaking, writing, and presentation skills. We will also cover grammar and vocabulary. Yeah, so we will give you certain practice sessions. And we will also do an exam paper practice in that particular session, which is live session. Now, in case you're facing any issues or any problems, you can post your queries on our website. So we will give you a form. There is a form on our website or the WhatsApp groups, right? So you already have the WhatsApp groups. You can type in your question. The best part is type your question in the on the website. So it directly comes to us. It comes to Ashley. We'll just have to download it from the system, and we will answer it live for you, or we will answer it on a video and send you the video back on the group. So everybody will benefit, right? I mean, if Abdul Rahman has a question and he comes up, Ashley answers it, and we post a video on our YouTube or Twitter or on WhatsApp. Everybody, say Ghazi, Umar, Yazid, Abdulaziz, everybody will be able to take a look. Oh yeah, right. I mean, there were very simple things. I mean, if you are talking about science, I may just ask you, why is the sky blue? There is a scientific reason behind it, right? By the way, mathematics, was started in the Arab, and there are a few very important things. Now, if I question very simply, right, there are 2 words in English language very closely related, right? Say, there is a word, I'm just typing it, than, and there is a word then. If there is an exam question that somebody asks you that what is the difference, or tell us the use of the word than or the word then, right? How do we do that? So these are certain things where I would want you to focus. When you are here to learn English, take these free sessions. We are more than happy to host you or to give you this particular knowledge. or this information on these sessions, we will post on our WhatsApp group the links where you can go and start registering or enrolling yourself for the program that is in front of your screen now. Do look into it. So Abdul Rahman, Ghazi, Omar, Yazid, and Abdul Aziz, look into this, and also on the WhatsApp group, or go to our website and you can fill the form that if there is any other subject, you will get a call. We will reach out to you through our customer care, and we will let you know that if you're facing problem in calculus, we will start a calculus course by what date and what time. Yeah, and we'll also let you know how much is the fees. So 22 riyals for every session per hour for next 18 hours, and you will have a better confidence, you will have a better understanding about the English course altogether. So thank you so much for joining. Please maintain yourself on WhatsApp group. We will keep on sending or information onto it. And please, you can you can forward these messages or this information to your friends also. Let them also benefit. And it will help us also knowing few more students like you, friends like you, and giving them valuable sessions and valuable information that they can benefit from. So let us all benefit together, inshallah. We look forward to teaching you further. And thank you so much for your time, my friends. It was really nice speaking with you tonight. Yes,
Thank
Yazid.
you so much.
Mr. Shakir,
Yes, Yazid.
I think your programs, it's 4 days, 1 hour for in 1 day.
Yes, this is basically the free sessions that we are running for you before the midterm exams. And then the thing that Sharik was talking to you about are the extensive course that will go a little bit more in depth into English learning.
I'm sorry, I don't understand your programs.
Yeah, so right now what we are doing now, it's a free session for 4 days. Okay. And until Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
Until Saturday, okay. And because after this, I think from next week you have your exams starting up, right? Or you might have your exams there. So then we'll give you a break, right? And then we have the offer for our bigger course, which is for 6 weeks, which is roughly around 18 hours. And for that, we are running an offer that you can join after your midterm exams or during your midterm exams. The offer is till 25th of October. And then step by step, because now the time is very less. You already have exams from Sunday, right? But for your end exams, for your main exams, for your main semester, we have this another course running starting from mostly in 2 weeks time, where you can get to learn a lot more into English, inshallah.
What we will do, Yazid, we will give you a call. Mr. Zuhaib will call you and explain you what it is. In fact, see, if you all are interested, I can give a call to each one of you. Mr. Abdul, so you have my friend Abdul Rahman, Ghazi, Omar, Abdul Aziz. I can call you and explain if you need any more information.
Use the WhatsApp group. Feel free to question anything. We are your academy. We are your friends in this journey for university, right? So feel free to communicate anything on the WhatsApp group.
No, I want to say something in the end. I want to say thank you very much for the free session and help us to.
This means a lot to us, Yazid.
Yes, I appreciate that actually. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you for joining. It was really nice that you guys took the time, and you have the interest in learning English, and we hope to deliver you such courses, so that it will be beneficial for you, inshallah.
And thank you. That's amazing section. Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. Yeah. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So we'll update you on WhatsApp for the next session, which is, I think, day after, inshallah.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Shukran.